Hi and welcome back to my channel. I made a couple of big moves in cryptocurrency this week, and there's a ton going on within my portfolio. We're going to talk about all of that as well as some of the stock holdings in my portfolio. Total portfolio investment is now $13,550. So as you can see, the over $37,000 value is amazing. On the day, I was up about 1%, which is awesome. On the week, I am down about 1.5%, which isn't terrible, but at the same time, it's always frustrating when you're losing money. If I scroll out here to the past month, we can see I am up. Those gains are under $3,000. That is still a ton of money, but definitely the gains are slowing down from where they were over the past few weeks and really the past few months. Over the past 3 months, we can see enormous gains. The vast majority of my gains have come in this time frame. Started at about $22,000 at the bottom, up to about $38,000 there on the top. Over the past year now, we can see I'm up well over 100%. In fact, up nearly 200%, which is just incredible to see. All time now up slightly less, about 175% or $23,000, but certainly very excited about those gains and very happy with where the portfolio is at. I did make a couple of moves this week, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. I did deposit $150 this week. First up this week, I made a couple of crypto moves. The first was 0.0125 Ether for a total cost of $25. My new position is right around 0.249 or a quarter of an Ether, and the price there was $2,002.86. Very happy about that purchase. Second up was a slightly larger purchase with Bitcoin. $50 there bought me 0.0008 Bitcoin. My new position is right around 0.52 Bitcoin, and the price there was just a smidge under $60,000. It's the most I paid. It is crazy to see. Moving on to stocks, I purchased 2 more shares of Charles Schwab, or SCHW. Those 2 shares were $68.18 apiece for a total cost of $136.36. Last but certainly not least, I purchased 1 more share of SPHD at $43.31 for that 1 share. Now we'll get into the rest of my portfolio. Real quick, before we get into the rest of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below what you want to see next. I love seeing feedback, and I'll absolutely make changes based on what you guys think. Now we'll get into the video. First up, we're going to talk about SPHD itself. As I just mentioned, I purchased 1 more share of SPHD this week. Brings me to 46 shares. Down on the day, over the past week, it is down about 0.5%. But of course, this is high dividend, low volatility, so I'm not concerned about those losses at all. Over the past month, up about 3%, which is awesome. 13% over the last 3 months. Over the past year, up about 32%, and 5 years now, only up about 16%. But of course, this one pays a monthly dividend. It is extremely high. My total return is up about $265, or about 15.5%, which you'll love to see. And again, that dividend yield is about 4.7% right now. Could not be any happier with that. Then if we look at this last dividend, I received 45 shares at about 14 cents a piece. Definitely happy with these dividends. Very happy with SPHD. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Now we're going to talk about Penn National Gaming. This is one that struggled as of late, but still enormous returns on this one. Wish I would have purchased more when I did. Purchased 11 shares at about $35 a piece. We can see I was up on the day. Over the past week, down about 3%. Past month, down about 7%. The peak there was at about $137, which is crazy, especially when we zoom out. Over the past 3 months, it's still up about 18%, which is awesome. Over the past year, up nearly 650%. And 5 years now, up 530%. So this one has performed amazingly. As I mentioned before, total return is crazy, up about 202% or $765. The market value on this is just under $1,200. I love Barstool Sports. I think what Penn National Gaming is doing is awesome, and I think this is one to hold on to for the long run. Coca-Cola has been worth nearly every penny for me, especially when you factor in their dividends and the growth that we know they're going to have. It's trading at about $53 right now, down a little bit on the day. For the past week, it's up about 1.6%. Not great, but certainly very good to see. Over the past month now, up about 3.2%. So starting to see normalized returns. Over the past 3 months, up about 5%. When we zoom out to the year, we can see the struggles. It's up 10% actually on the year. It's going to be when we look at 5 years, we see what's happening. So over the past 5 years, only up about 13%. Before COVID hit, the stock price here was well above $60, but of course, it's not going to be anywhere near in that range because of the damage COVID has had. But I'm very happy with Coca-Cola, and as I showed before, 72% buy rating. Let me know what you think about Coca-Cola. This is a very, very popular stock. Varied is one of two REITs in my portfolio. This one has struggled much more than Realty Income, my other one, but we'll see the struggles here. Over the past week, it's actually been up about 1.9%, but as you'll soon see, that is not enough to cover the losses that I've had. My total return is actually back positive, but by a very, very small amount. Over the past month, it's up even more, which is certainly a good sight, up about 6.3%. Over the past 3 months now, it's up 15%, so we're starting to see more of a return to normal. Over the past year, it's up about 60%, which would be terrific, but when we zoom out to 5 years, we can see the struggles. So over the past 5 years, it's now down about 7%, which is super frustrating. There is a solid dividend here, but we can see peaked at about $50 and was all the way down to $20. It is worth noting that this stock had a reverse split here a couple months ago due to their struggles. Not sure what I want to do with this one. I think I'm just going to hold on to it for the time being. Riot Blockchain is one of the newest holdings in my portfolio. We can see it's trading for about $50.05 right now. My total return is down, but by a very marginal amount. This one, of course, has a lot to do with cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. Down over the past week. Over the past month, it is up about 6%. Past 3 months, up 130. Over the past year, up over 4,000%. And 5 years now, up about 1,800%. Their earnings are going to be largely dependent, again, on cryptocurrency prices. So we can see when crypto tanked, so did Riot Blockchain's earnings, but they're back up with the increase in crypto prices. Let me know what you think about this one. It's super risky, very speculative, but I believe in cryptocurrencies. Now we're on to the cryptocurrencies. We're going to talk about Ethereum again. We can see it's now trading for about $2,075. My total equity is $517.20. My average cost is down there at $13.44. It gives me a total return of about 54%. See, it was up on the day. Over the past week, it's up. Over the past month, up about 13%. 3 months, up about 71%. If we zoom out to the year, we can see it's up an insane over 1,000% and up about 16,000% over the past 5 years. Even higher returns than Bitcoin, interestingly enough. This is because a lot of people believe that Ethereum is really the future of cryptocurrency. It's much more easily tradable, scalable, and there's a lot of good things going on there. I have to say I'm not an expert on this topic, but I find it very, very interesting. Let me know if you think I should cover Ethereum more in the future or if I should stick to just talking about my much larger holding in Bitcoin. And last but certainly not least, we have Bitcoin here trading for $58,170. My total equity is now over $30,000, which is just nutty to see. Total return is up about 165% or about $18,000. Average cost is down there at $22,000. On the past week, we can see it is down slightly, but at the same time, these returns are still gargantuan. Over the past month, up nearly 9%, which is slowing down, but definitely very, very good. Up about 43% over the past 3 months. Can't complain about that, and I certainly don't expect those returns in the future. Over the past year now, it's up nearly 700%. Very happy that I bought about a year ago. Over the past 5 years now, it is up about 14,000%. So like I said, less than Ethereum, but still crazy, crazy returns there. Showing those returns again, my quantity is just over half a Bitcoin, which I'm very, very happy about. But here, if we look at the purchasing history, we can see it's just insane. I mean, $100, $1,000, $100, $100, $150. I've purchased Bitcoin every single week over the past year and even beyond that. I really believe in Bitcoin, and I think it's important to show that I am as crazy as I sound. I purchase Bitcoin every single week because I believe in it. The goal is to hold Bitcoin until the end of the year. Let me know if that's a crazy idea or if I should continue on this journey. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy talking about Bitcoin, especially when I'm making money. That's going to be it for this week's video. Once again, make sure to comment and let me know what you'd like to see. I'm always down to make changes, improve, try to do better for you guys. That's it for this video, and I'll be back with another one next week.